When you first start a business, it's simple. You manage everything, and you know everything that's going on. The green oval represents group communications, which is optimal because everyone reports to you, and they all share with each other. Everyone's together. As the business grows and adds more members, communication becomes more difficult. Since you manage everyone, all the information is still going through you. But because you have so much more of it, and so many more people to share it with, miscommunication grows. At this point, you add managers and supervisors to reduce the amount of communication you have to deal with. In most cases, your manager deals directly with the staff and reports results and problems to you. Without systems in place before managers are added, the managers will develop both their own rules for managing the staff and the nature of the information they report to you. All of the knowledge about running your organization becomes focused in these managers. As the company grows, the less you will know about what's really going on in the organization. As the mission and the goals have not been defined and expectations have not been set or communicated, each manager begins to protect their turf from a desire for safety. This, of course, is the most dangerous move, leading to communication breakdowns, bad handoffs, customer dissatisfaction, and eventually, failure. Another unanticipated thing happens. When a manager leaves the company, its performance suffers noticeably and quickly. Those reporting are split up among the remaining management as a search for a replacement is made. When a replacement is found, most times they will be forced to establish trust with the staff that has been reporting to other long-term managers. This places the new manager at a disadvantage as lines of influence remain open to existing managers. Systems can change all that by putting a structure into your business. Starting with a clear vision and working down to procedures, systems will unify your business and make it easier to operate. All good systems start with a vision. What does the future look like? The more we focus on detailing that future, the more likely it is to come to pass. You or your immediate team should choose this vision. It is an activity for individuals who are invested in the outcome. Mission describes why this vision is important and who we think it is important to. Who benefits from this future condition and why should they embrace it? Again, you or a small group should develop the mission for your organization or business. Goals are what we will achieve. They should be both short-term and long-term. They should be defined in terms of revenue, profit, and brand recognition, but also customer delight and community perception as well. This is where your management team starts to come in. Because they have a stake in the outcome, they should be included in goal development. A lot of time gets wasted in companies when authority isn't delegated properly. Policies set who can take an action and the reasons they can take the action. Policies also include the organization's position regarding relations with its customers, staff, media, and government regulators. It is the rule book of the company. The management team should be involved in creating policy. Process describes the steps taken by persons or groups to achieve a specific objective. Process defines how things are made, how customers are sold to, how bills are paid. Any activity that will repeat should have a defined process, no matter how infrequent. When developing processes, the input of the people working on them is as valuable as those managing them. Care should be taken to get as complete a perspective as possible. Finally, with this structure in place, procedures are drafted that reflect every detail of each of the business's processes. They identify how and when labor or material is expended. Its steps are informed by the vision, mission, and policies of the company. They are guided by the overall process they are a part of. Taken together, vision, mission, goals, policies, processes, and procedures create a performance structure for any company, division, or organization. The question then becomes, how do I know if any of this is working, and how do I keep it working? Measurements, sometimes called metrics, keep the organization on track by objectively measuring important performance aspects of your business. Cycle time, or the amount of time it takes to produce an item, can highlight developing problems with a manufacturer. The number of customer complaints or returns is a key measure of product viability and customer satisfaction. Page hits versus conversion is a critical measurement for companies focused on the internet. Metrics should be a half dozen to a dozen critical measurements that you recognize as a barometer of your organization's health. These measurements should also tell you if you need to change the performance structure of your business to be more relevant. Systems make your business rule-dependent and not people-dependent. They allow for easier training and cross-training. They provide the basis of measurement and improvement. They add value to your business. And they give you more time to seek out new customers and develop new products.